All right, it is time for our insurance tip of the week. I'm telling you, you want to talk about all this nonsense, tornadoes, everything under the sun. This is a good time to be talking up insurance. We have Brad Bryan and, of course, Sonia Edwards from Bryan Insurance here in Graham. Hi, y'all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you back in the studio. Tell us what your topic is today.
Well, we're going to be... Oh.
Get up closer. You know the routine by now.
No, I
He's,
just make it up as I
practicing social distancing from the microphone.
Listen, this mic right here is right up in my face. So.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, since, we've all been talking about the corona and that's everything on your mind, we are going to be discussing about workers' comp and corona and what the deal is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the first thing that we've had somebody ask us, because a lot of people, Bryan Insurance included, have the ability for their employees to work from home.
Right.
Okay, which is great. I wish everybody could do that, but some jobs, obviously, that doesn't apply. But the question that we've been asked a lot is, if my employee is working from home and they get hurt, is that covered under workers' compensation?
Ooh, what a great question.
I had no idea. It never would have occurred to me. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I'm talking in general terms, and if there's ever a question, you need to turn the claim in and let the insurance company decide. But the textbook rule is that the injury has to arise from the employment and occurred while furthering the business of the employer. So say they're working or they're setting up their workstation to work from home, that probably would be covered. If they get up in the morning and start down the stairs and fall down the stairs.
rude.
Did somebody fall down the stairs?
It wasn't me. I didn't fall down the stairs last week.
If then that probably won't be, because they weren't working for the business. So, but like I say, and especially with these unknown things that we haven't dealt with before, let the insurance company decide whether it's for whatever, even if they're injured,
Right.
or say they get coronavirus.
Yeah.
So my question would be something like this.
Oh, here we go.
They're part of an essential service, so they have to come in,
Mm-hmm.
and they get coronavirus by coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Is that covered?
That is an untested
Okay.
scenario. So right now, there's lots of rumors going around. I've heard the government's going to force the insurance companies to do this, blah, blah, blah. Right now, if you read the contract, I would say no.
Okay.
But again, it's just a contract. And also, this is an untested
Sure.
playing field. Now, my suggestion is, if that does happen, turn it in.
Yeah, go ahead and file.
Just file it and see what happens. But again, untested, unproven.
It's going to go through the courts, I bet.
Yes.
And another thing, it reminds me of the old, if the rock fell off of the truck and hit the ground, then hit the windshield, it really wasn't the truck's fault. It was an act of God that it hit it. And I wonder if that's going to fall into the same concept as that.
Well, it's been my experience, and you guys would know better than me. It's been my experience that the insurance companies aren't evil, bad people. They are looking to find ways to help folks. They want to keep their customers happy. And so, if it's possible that that's something that can be covered, I can't imagine they're not going to. But they're also not going to pay for things that aren't able to be covered. Like there's no way they would know where you got the coronavirus. Did you get it at work, or did you get it somewhere else?
I mean, say you're a nurse.
Right.
Of course,
that would be something a little more.
they're all
right.
decked out in hazmat suits and stuff. So,
But then on the other hand, I would look at that as an industry illness, which is covered under workers' comp.
Right.
Where industry illnesses are. So, but here at the radio station, is it, if you got the flu from the radio station, would that be covered? No.
Right.
Because it's the flu. Because it's not.
And I sent out a letter that Sonia recommended that I send out to my employees, that if you're not comfortable with
Don't
it,
come in.
don't come in.
What?
and
Yeah,
if you're
the
sick,
tweet. You remember the tweet?
Oh.
Yeah.
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 You were serious about that?
Yes.
Did you get the memo that he wanted you to work from home?
Yeah. He's been trying to get me out of here for so long, I'm telling you.
No, that's not true. I even offered that I could give him Rick's remote gear.
Yeah, I was going to go set it
broadcast from the
up,
house.
but there's a delay, and my timing's already bad enough as it is. I don't need that kind of delay.
No, and I made them respond too, that they understood that if they came in, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sonia. That was a great letter.
You're welcome. The largest insurance carrier in Texas is Texas Mutual, and they put out a bulletin, and they said, and they're one of our largest, we write with a lot of companies, but they're one of our largest companies too, that they are going to evaluate each case. So they're not saying yes, no, you know.
But that's great. I want them to do that. I want them to put the work in to make sure that they're covering when it needs to be covered, but they're not getting taken advantage of if they don't need to.
Right.
Right.
That's great. No, I think it's wonderful. And it's good advice. And you know, workers' comp, working from home, I had not thought of that. And that absolutely is a good thing to consider.
And you know, we've seen some weird workers' comp claims. Like one of my favorites was a lady who licked an envelope, paper cutted her tongue, and then ended up getting an infection.
Ooh.
That's a workers' comp claim. Now,
Yeah.
could that happen from home? Absolutely.
I was going to make a joke about a paper
I was
cut.
too, yeah. Especially trying to call you guys. What's happened?
Exactly.
But that's covered, right?
Yes, that was covered. And there was another one that I remember where a lady had her drawer open. A simple desk drawer, she spun around and split her kneecap open.
Ooh.
So again, these are little injuries that could happen from home. And if you're sitting at your desk and you know your kid or coworker or whatever you want to call them, you know, starts screaming, you spin around in your chair and you happen to have something, you know, a drawer open or whatever, that, you know, could that be considered workers' comp related? Possibly. Turn it in.
Turn it in.
Turn it in.
That is great. You know what? This was really, really good advice today.
Well,
And
good
very
one.
timely.
How do we get a hold of you guys if they have more questions?
If you need to turn in a workers' comp claim, no. No, it's 940-549-2525. We're on the second floor of the Sierra Bank building, or visit us online at brianins.com. That's Brian with a Y, ins.com.
Hey, can I file a workers' comp claim for if my feelings get hurt? I'm just wondering.
You
'cause-
can try.
You can try anything.
Sonia, can you give me another letter?
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.